All right, Minister. So tell us what brings you here on Caye Caulker today.
I think I want to classify that as an impertinent question, right? Because
I'll take that, yes.
Yes, because obviously it's my constituency, so I have to be here. It's my stomping ground, so by all means I must be here. And I've been here from last week. I came in to do a visit, as always, that I will do for Caye Caulker. So.
And what is the objective? Is it just to observe or what else?
Yeah, obviously I came here to observe. That's the main objective. When I spoke to last week actually, I came, of course, to do the clinic visits of constituents and assist people in whatever they can. I can assist them. So and I felt the pulse of the people there. That they're ready and they're going to vote. But I've always tell everyone that vote your conscience. Go there and vote. It's important, very very important. So that's the objective here at everybody. It's democracy at work here, and it is your right for you to exercise your right to go out and vote.
Would you say what's the pulse?
No, because it goes both ways. I've said some people for it and some are against it. For whatever reasons, some are claiming it for medical reasons that they justify it. Scientifically, there might be some studies to be done, of course. On the other side, of course, there's people with their beliefs as well, and they believe that it can be more detrimental to the younger people, younger generation. And of course, the religious believe that it's a no. So I respect all of those, but I listen to them keenly. So I'm here just to observe, and I went to visit both sides as well to see one they say no, the one is saying yes. I get along with everybody.
In that case, Minister, would you then say that it will be a tight race?
I cannot say what is going to be the tight. I just don't want to go ahead of that. No? But what I do want to make clear is that I'm seeing through social media that we're too much of a small community here for us to go bitterly divided and get personal. I don't condone that. We don't want to get personal attacking people because of their beliefs or their opinions. And that's one thing I would want to ask right now at the end of the day. It's just that we remain united. We're a tight community here, very resourceful community. And I wouldn't want that whenever the elections are done, that we'll come to as one and respect whatever decision comes.
But would you say there's danger of that happening? Is that what you're seeing on the ground?
No, I'm not saying that. I did not say that. None at all.
All right. Now, if I may ask you, the minister responsible for the police, the No campaign has said that he is in a position of conflict of interest. Do you view it that way? No. Actually, remember, he's the Minister of New Growth Industries as well, So, in that capacity, he can speak as well. So, but take a side?
I have not heard him say take a side.
No, he is.
Right? He has spoken and given that. He keeps on saying, get yourself the facts, keep yourself informed. That's what he keeps saying.
But he's appearing with the Yes campaign at their press conferences, and he has had no issue in relation to the referendum being used in this manner, localized to one area, whereas the Prime Minister has said that the referendum act needs to be changed, and I think other cabinet ministers as well. How do you view that? No,
actually, yes, that is very true, because my concern is not the concern, but rather what is happening today. We don't want this to set precedents. Next thing some other community wants to go out and get those votes for a community, and then they want another topic or some kind of issue that they want to go, and then it's going to be another cost that we're going to incur as a government, because we have to respect the rights of people, and that's enshrined in the Constitution. No, as a government, yes, we must make the necessary changes, amendments, and pass that legislation so that next issue like this occurs, it has to be at a national level, not really for one community. It's not even a constituency, it's a community. But the laws are there, so we have to respect that.
Do you feel for Ilya's cause from the sense of we're doing this and we're hoping for a yes outcome because we need revenue for our community?
Listen, I know Ilya. He's a good young man. He has contributed to his community and continues to do so. He's well respected. He's a person that produces, and especially this is second time serving in the village council, and he topped the polls actually in the last elections. So what I'm saying is this: I respect his views. His justification are valid. He's right there. He knows that we're short pressed for resources here for Caye Caulker. Many are the needs that we have here, and as well as an entire constituency. So for him to exercise his right, I am not holding it against him. He has done his part, and he has seen that loophole, and he's taking advantage of it, and I tip my hats to him.
I want to come back to that, but for now I'm going to go back to the allegation of conflict of interest. So constituency committee members or the division of Area Representative Kareem Musa are out here. That clearly shows they are supporting the yes vote.
Remember, each and every person, I believe, has a right to come here and speak their rights, you know.
They can't vote, yeah.
I know, but to ask that to the pastors that are here from different countries. I mean, the different tongues, the same thing. They can't vote here either. So how do you answer that question?
But they're not elected. So the minister, the area representative,
none of these are here. None of them are elected here either that came here. They're just part of a committee.
No, but his committee.
Yeah. Listen, I have
your arm. If you send your right hand, his driver is out here.
But I have my committee right here active, and they have their own personal opinions right now on it right now, and I'm not supporting them.
Then it helped.
Yes.
With which campaign?
Well,
yes?
some are saying yes and some are saying no, and they're active. So you accuse me of conflict of interest as well.
Yeah, but you're not the minister of police, and you're not the minister.
But I'm the area rep as well. Though. I'm the area rep
either.
Okay, I'm the area rep.
Are you to defend Minister Musa? Try to clear the man.
No, I'm not clearing the man. All I'm just saying is that we have to be fair, man. And that's all I'm asking. That we just can't go with allegations. These allegations are just baseless, man. Remember, don't forget the most important thing, the rights of a Belizean. We're able to move, free movement, and voice your opinion. But you can't pin somebody and say, oh, you're a part of this committee. And then you're already...
They are a part of the committee.
Yes, you're saying a part of the committee, and that means that the minister or the rep for that committee is supporting it.
And then back to the question of funding. So Ilya has said that he's done everything, even start a GoFundMe campaign, which to me blows my mind, to get work done in the community. But one of the other things is about petitioning central government to have revenues that they are generating come back more to them. And then we know that trade licensing for communities in rural areas should kick in next month.
Yeah, I think it's
November 1st. Yeah, so how do you respond to the request though that they want more of their own money to come back to them?
Well, in terms of the revenues that he's saying, and the entire village council, I supported as well that we need more funds, and that is why we're looking for this trade license that I was supporting what should have been done from last year. Right, but for whatever reason it was held back, and I'm looking forward to it because it should contribute substantially to the coffers of this town that really needs it, and especially here in Caye Caulker, there are huge businesses that really don't pay, they're paying a pittance compared to other communities that are paying that same type of business, same size and that thing. So in terms of reaching for that, and he has the right to ask for that, and government has to look at it. We can't say no, we won't say we won't entertain it. He has a right to make the presentation. The council can make the presentation and we can look at it.
All right. Any update in relation to sargassum? I know that in San Pedro, the town council is $1,000 per week, which is just really huge.
And that is why it goes again to the very crucial, the entire crux of this issue with sargassum is the cost. Everybody has suggestions. Everybody is saying we have, you can use it as energy or some fertilizers. The most important thing that everybody forget to ask is how do you collect it?
Right, it's not overnight either, right?
No. So
and
that's
it's consistent.
Right. It's costing and cost the constituency, the municipality as well as the village council here. It costs them thousands of dollars. And not to mention as well the hotels as well. You have to pay nothing less than $100 per day per person. So it's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
The other day I saw, I don't know who posted on social media that the sargassum skimmers are inoperable, basically run down, shut down.
Yeah, and of course that is all social media. There you go with social media.
It's not true.
Not true at all. You know.
So they're still being used.
Right now, the sargassum season has gone down, and with the storms coming, we're all a bit clear right now. So what they're doing, actually, I just got the update. I came on the boat right now with the ED from Holjan Marine Reserve, and they have those two boats servicing right now. They're serving, cleaning up, preparing them, sandblasting them, and getting ready again. I mean, I don't know what they just.
Well, so they needed maintenance.
Yeah, of
because
course.
That's something.
That's maintenance,
ongoing.
And it's costly. Right. Everybody who has vessels know that the maintenance is the costly part of it, right? You just can't have a boat and let it sit and work. Eventually, it'll conk out, and if you don't do the preventive maintenance, and that's what Holjan is doing.
All right. I know in the past, this is in relation to the CARICOM free movement for the poor. countries. There's been issue in the fisheries sector with the Jamaican fishers coming. You don't expect any such issue with this now full free movement with those 4 countries?
Yeah. None at all, none at all. Actually, if you want to talk about it, in the fisheries, you have a Jamaican company here that is operating for many years now here in Belize in terms of buying our products and seafood. So, but in terms of coming to fish here in the grounds, nothing has been discussed and nothing. We're all safe to do it. And of course, when it comes to the fisheries laws, we must abide by the laws of the land. So I don't see any kind of correlation that we should be concerned about.
What about the negative effects of sargassum on the marine life? I know that a marine biologist a few weeks ago had posted on this. He went to the areas that are closer to the reef where just a die-off. Is that being studied any at all? Absolutely.
Not only the reef, but you're talking about the seagrass. You know, that's an area that is very important. Seagrass is a very important component in terms of the oxygen, carbon dioxide and sequestration. With this sargassum, we have swaths of land on the waters where seagrass are dying, and then it just opens to sand, and that leads itself to beach erosion. That is prevalent all over the place, and it's a serious concern. We can't run away from that. It's a regional concern, not only here for Belize.
All right. Anything you want to report out of your division?
No, I'm just want to say that I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the interview. But at the same time, that I want to really maintain that we must be respectful of one another. Right? We must be respectful of one another. We don't want to get personal, accusing. I'm seeing postings where they accuse the people that are running for elections and they are lost and nobody wants them. And I don't. And then they attack the minister personally. We don't want to do these things. We're too much of a small community. We don't want division. We just want it to be go there and vote, exercise your right that is as a Belizean. And in the end, we still have to live together, come together here. I still have to come and visit the people, which I always enjoy coming here to Caye Caulker, because when I go go back, I want to stay overnight here.
It's my 3rd time here. Yes. It's really beautiful.
It is. And it's a privilege. I'm honored to serve as the area for this community. It's a beautiful community.
As Baker, but also as cabinet minister, I think both the Prime Minister and the Minister of Agriculture now considers that there should be an increase in the price of sugar. Do you concede, given that it's been decades in one case, I think the brown sugar maybe, and is that going to be a move that cabinet makes soon?
We got to look on it from a business aspect. You have to understand that ASR is not a Red Cross company, right? It's there to make a profit. And we as a government have to control what they are producing because they are the sole producers of sugar. Of course, they have the other company, but that we price something responsibly, right? So, for example, if I am the only bakery in the country, certainly there must be some kind of controls that I don't get or be a runaway train to put the prices of bread sky high. But I do believe that they should be considered in terms of running the operations of that entire factory. The price of sugar needs to be revisited. I'm not supporting the price increase, however, comparing it at regional level, literally the sugar, it's safe to say that it's partially subsidized. And then in the interest of this, not only for the company, for the country, to stop these leakages that are occurring across, and it's affecting us negatively. That is imminent, it's coming.
Minister, were you interested as a cabinet minister in seeing the full Joseph Udna kidnapping report? We are told that the Prime Minister read portions of that report, not in its entirety.
No. Listen, that report was given to us, read, and we discussed it.
Given and read different.
Read, yes, it was read.
So
it was presented.
Not given, but it was read.
It was presented, and the Prime Minister read it. It was a long report.
Okay.
So, yes, read it, and we discussed it. So, what's wrong with that? I mean, what's wrong with that report? And I'm not seeing anything. He just presented it, read it, and we listened.
And you had input as minister?
All of us had input in it. All of us had input, and we have a responsibility to make sure that everybody's right nobody's right is infringed on. So we're looking at it, and if there's somebody stands to be accused, then so be it.
Do you have constituents who perhaps raised concern about that, because people look at it as a wider issue of freedom of expression as well?
Yeah, of course. Every time you sit down in social circles, and that's an issue that is a hot topic to discuss, right? So anywhere I go, it's a topic to discuss. So I don't see anything wrong with it. In terms of discussing the issue, right?
Right.
It's polemic. So
did the report clear your mind in relation to potential culpability of the Commissioner of Police?
Yes. I don't see him. Yeah. I don't see anything as such to to look at that the commissioner is directly involved. I never did believe in the very beginning. I know the commissioner. He's well respected. I worked with him even before he became the superintendent of the commission. Have a smooth working relationship, and he has been professional at all times.
Marine conservation, sharks, are they replenishing down south? Or?
Well, yes, there's always controls in terms of harvesting it, right? But I'm telling you, here in Belize, the healthy population of sharks basically because of conservation and as well a strong management plan that the fisheries department has. There's nothing to worry about when it comes to sharks here.
Minister, thank you so much. I appreciate it.